Hi again, everyone. Uh, Please stay tuned until the end of this video because I have a very important question to ask you. But today's video is going to be dealing about with people who say no to you or that don't believe what you're saying is real. Uh, they may be skeptical. They will say, I don't believe that you can do this. After all, like with me, you're a graphic designer. How would you know about this? Or they may think it's a scam, it's a Ponzi scheme, or whatever. Here's the best thing you can do with them. Agree. Just agree with them. Say, yes, I agree with you. What that does is that actually stops them. And they're, wait, you're agreeing with me? Aren't you going to say, no, this is a really good opportunity? You never want to use that word, remember. It's actually a wonderful option to give people because when you agree with them, it's the complete opposite of what they expect. So now they're kind of like thinking, oh, okay, well, you're on my side then. Well, yeah, we are. But it's up to you if you want to try this or not. I know I've felt like you. I once was a little bit concerned about it, and then I tried it, and now I can't imagine my life without it. It's as simple as that. And you don't have to use those words as long as you agree with them. And if they start saying something like, well, I don't have the time. Yeah, I didn't think I had the time either. But, I found out I do. Or I don't have the money. Yeah, I know didn't have the money either. But once I really tried this and realized that I really, really like this, I found the money. Just agree with people because the longer you agree with them, the longer they stay on your side. One thing that you can use, and I'm the person that you can use for this if you like, is to show them testimonials. There's a ton of testimonials available. There is there's an ID Life testimonial page, but I think you're better off having somebody give you a video testimonial like what we're doing here. I would be the person that you can give the video testimonial from. I would be glad to do it. I just need to know what you would like me to give the testimonial for. If it's for the nutrition, if it's for the energy, if it's for the protein shake, whatever you would like me to do, I would be glad to do it for you. I can show you, include before and after photos, whatever. It's fine. Testimonials are very, very powerful. And the one thing, because of ID Life, people right away, when you go up to them and you approach them in any way, they think that they immediately think that you want to sell them something. And the only reason why is because people have been pitched everything under the sun. It's just one of those things where you can't even get on an elevator without seeing an ad for something. You're constantly being bombarded with advertising on billboards, television, even in emails. I mean, we get tons of emails. Everybody complains about all the junk mail we used to get. Think of all the junk email you get. So we get overloaded with a ton of advertising and a ton of people asking us to try their product and try and just give it a try. But a lot of times what they'll do is they'll just say, well, I have to think about it. When they say that, say, fine, take all the time you want. But can you do me one small favor? Now, you could do whatever you like on this, but this is the one that I have found that really, really works well. The next time you're eating and you bring that fork up to your mouth, stop and think, is this food going to help me live longer or make me die quicker? And how can I offset that? What you're trying to do here is not give them a chance to answer now, but every time when they sit down and they eat, even if it's only once or twice, and they think about that, the person they're going to think about is you. So you could try that. You could try something. You could say, every time when you take this drink, or, when you go and you eat that chocolate, and I still eat tons of chocolate, so, or ice cream or French fries or anything that's really bad for you that is unhealthy, especially if people are trying to lose weight. Just say the next time you take that French fry and put it in your mouth is this French fry going to help me to live longer, or is it going to help me make me die quicker? That will stick with them. Believe me, that will stick with them for a long time. You can come up with something else if you like. That's fine. And then the last ditch effort that I like to give people, and I've done this with some of you, and it's completely up to you if you want to do it. If they try, say, the protein shake or the energy drink, and they say, I really like that. How do I go about getting it? And what can I do about ordering it? How much is it? Well, when you start getting the price objection, people will say, well, that's too expensive. Okay, here's what you can say. Yes, it is expensive. We could have made a cheaper product, but then we'd be just like everybody else. You can go to the dollar store and get what we're offering then if we made it cheaply. Instead, what we decided to do is we spent 18 years coming up with all the formulas for this product, all the products, before we even launched, because we wanted to make sure it was not only clean, pure, organic, and natural, but it was beneficial to every single person that took it. That's all you need to say. And they're going to look at you and think, oh, and if they say anything else to you, just say to them, when you go grocery shopping, do you go to the organic section or do you just go to the regular section? Because that's the difference between ID Life. We're not the regular, we're the organic. And stop and think, why is there an organic section in a supermarket? Shouldn't everything be organic? That will make them stop and think, because now they're realizing that, yeah, ID Life is organic and natural, just like the organic section in a supermarket. And they'll stop. Why is there an organic section? Shouldn't everything be organic? So here's the last ditch effort that I always like to say to people. And again, like I said, I've done this with some of you. If somebody wants to place an order for the energy drink, we'll just use that for an example. This is what I say. Okay, if you would like to buy the energy drink, why don't you write me out a check for the entire amount of one package of energy sticks, whatever, regardless of whatever it is, mixed berry, tropical fruit, orange, whatever. And you take that and you drink it. Now, if you decide, hey, I really like this, okay, I'll cash that check. If you don't like it, I hand the check right back to you. You have no risk at all. It's as simple as that. Now, there is the possibility that they're going to come back to you and say, I really don't want this. Okay, then you basically just take that check, give it back to them, and you're out maybe like $15, $20, $30. Is it worth it? The bottom line is, if they start thinking about what they took and how they feel now, they may come back to you. They may not. But like I said, that's the last ditch effort that I would do. So when somebody says no to you, or if they're skeptical or whatever, first thing you want to do is agree with them. Definitely agree with them. Yes, it is expensive. Tell them why it's expensive. And if they say, well, what do you mean that it's clean and it's not? We create our products from only the most cleanest products available on the planet. Like, for example, our protein shake, we get that whey from cows in New Zealand. All right, there are a lot of other products that we have available that you can only get from certain areas in the country. Now, could we get the whey from cows here? Sure, it wouldn't be as good. But everything that is available in the products that we produce is from all over the country, all over the world. And there are certain things that, like, such as magnesium. I had a person who, actually, a guy lives across the street from me. He said, where do you get your magnesium? I didn't know. So I said, you know what, I'll find out and I'll let you know. I checked with corporate office and they told me it comes off of the shores of Hawaii. And I went back and I explained it to him. He looked at me and thought, oh, you remembered that and you found out. Yes, that's all you need to do. So the next time somebody says no to you or they're skeptical, again, agree with them and then do everything that you can to make sure that you're on their side. And after a while, you're going to start seeing them come back to you. Oh, by the way, how's that ID Life thing going? So just take your time and do that. Now, I have one question I want to ask you. I don't know if any of you are actually, why I know there's a few of you because you've told me that you've been watching the videos. If you're not watching these videos, let me know. Of course, how can you know if you're not watching them? It's very simple. I'm in the process of finishing up my book right now, and a lot of what I'm talking about is in the book, but the book has a lot more than what I can possibly tell you. I need to know from you if you would like a copy of the book. So when you get this video through the text, I only need you to do one simple thing. Reply with the word yes, Y-E-S. That's all I need. If you do that, I know that first of all, you're watching the videos. Second of all, you want a book. And third of all, when it's printed, I will send one to you. The other thing is, if you need more than one, let me know. I'll be glad to send you more. So thank you once again. I hope everything is going well with you folks. I hope you had a great weekend. I know some of you aren't in Pittsburgh, but go Steelers, and have a wonderful week coming up. Be safe, and I hope everyone is as healthy as can possibly be. So thanks again, everyone. So I'm signing off here. Have a great week.